It sounds crazy, but living a perfect life in Thailand comes with a weird psychological trap. When life becomes incredibly easy, cheap food, affordable massages, delivery apps, beautiful weather every day, you lose the struggle that builds motivation and intent. Perfect comfort can breed stagnation. This is true anywhere in the world, not just Thailand. But a lot of Thailand is built around tourism. They've built the infrastructure and lifestyles around convenience, comfort, freedom, and affordable luxury. You don't have to work hard to afford the things you want. There's always a better, cheaper option. It might not be the best. You might have to compromise something, but you can easily find what you're looking for at your budget or to match your lifestyle. Whether you want to live in a high-rise apartment in the city center, or you want a family home out in the nature, whether you want a holiday at a mountain resort or a paradise beachside bungalow, whether you want seafood platters or fried chicken and rice, Thailand caters to every lifestyle. The convenience of having a 7-Eleven every 100 meters, food delivery apps with an abundance of options available at your fingertips, street food, online shopping, bars, markets, cities, islands, jungles, lakes, rivers, and empty beaches. Friendly people with incredible service, everything willing to cater to your every need and want. Thailand almost makes it impossible to feel uncomfortable or miserable. But when everything in your life seems easy, comfortable, and perfect, you become complacent. You become lazy. When you already have everything you want, you don't have a reason to grow or move forward. When your life has zero friction, it becomes easy to get lost in hedonism. That's why it's so important to have goals and a routine while living and working here. I'm not talking about a few weeks or even a few months. I'm talking after a year or 2 or 5. As I talked about in one of my previous videos, goals, routines, and boundaries keep you in line with your values when Thailand is constantly testing you with easy, cheap, convenient, and quick pleasures. When your environment gives you no struggle, no reason for growth, you need to voluntarily create your own friction. Whatever goal you choose, make sure you challenge yourself. The trap isn't that we're constantly trying to improve or optimize our lives. The trap is thinking we'll finally be happy when we get to a certain point. But you never arrive at happiness, because happiness is not a destination. It's a temporary feeling. And if you're not content with who you are and where you are now, trying to grow and be better to escape that feeling won't work. If you're trying to run away from something instead of building towards something, you'll be stuck with the same mindset forever. I'm not good enough, yet. This brings me to my next point. When you're surrounded by paradise, you feel guilty for having a bad day, which can make a bad day feel twice as heavy. We place these expectations of how our life is meant to be while living in paradise. Sunshine, good food, happy vibes. And when we have a bad day that falls short of perfect paradise, we feel disappointed. We feel let down. And on top of that, we feel guilty for not being happy. How can I be living in Thailand, the land of smiles, and be feeling miserable? The truth is, no one feels happy all the time. And if they are, they're either lying or they're diagnosed as manic. We weren't made to feel happy all the time, no matter how good our life may look from the outside. We were made to feel all emotions. It's okay to have bad days and feel down. Some things we just can't control, but we can control how we respond to those days. Some days it's necessary to feel down. It's necessary to feel sad. But it's not necessary to feel guilty about feeling sad. That's called the second arrow. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is not. Setbacks, losses, breakups, illnesses. They're all unavoidable. Our reaction to these misfortunes are not. Resisting the pain only perpetuates suffering, whereas accepting, or rather acknowledging it, allows it to pass. I didn't mean for this to become a psychology or a Buddhist teaching, but I guess we'll just go with it. Speaking of the transient nature of human experiences, people constantly come and go in Thailand, making it hard to build deep roots, which can subtly drain your energy. People come for a month or a year, and when you're the one that's been here 2, 3, or even 5 years, you're constantly seeing people come into your life, make space for them, but eventually they leave. And if you're not careful, you'll subconsciously put a guard up against meeting new people, because you know eventually they'll leave. But the point isn't to find lifelong friendships, just like the point of life isn't to live forever, but to make enjoyable, meaningful connections in the short time we get with each other. A week-long friendship can be just as enjoyable or meaningful, if not more, than a year-long friendship. Depth isn't always measured by time. And to be honest, I don't think it's something you can measure at all. I didn't mean for this to turn into an advice video. I don't want to come across as if I got it all figured out. If anything, these are all things I still struggle with every now and then. And in a way, I think I'm projecting what I think I should do onto you guys. This is just my personal experience, and I'm always open to constructive criticism and open discussions. I'm hoping to grow this channel and create a community where people can share their own experiences, and we can all give each other feedback on how to grow better together. As always, this has been Alexander out there. I appreciate you. Peace.